What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Musi Gaming here, and today I'm back with another episode of account coaching featuring Anonymous subscriber. Yeah, the subscriber actually wanted to remain anonymous. And for those of you who are watching this video and who are wondering, hey, like I wanna go ahead and be part of this account coaching series, but then again, like I don't want my name out there. It is totally fine. This subscriber in particular is someone who joined my Discord quite a long time ago and who was actually, pretty active, but he didn't want his account, his Discord name revealed anywhere, which is all 100% fine. And yeah, like basically, this will be our first anonymous account coaching series for Rise of Kingdoms. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very young account. 251 days only, and VIP 13. About 200,000 gems slash VIP points away from reaching VIP 14, which is when you start getting the 3 gold tests. But yeah, we'll see. Let's just go ahead and get started. All right, and he sent me a screenshot of whatever he has. I see that he has 25 gold tests left. So he was probably most recently investing in a commander. I'm assuming, and also some victory coins, which I think you should have perhaps used those for betting for I4 talent, perhaps. But it is what it is. Maybe he's saving them for gold tests, whatever he's doing right now. Hopefully he has everything planned out already for Osiris League. But then again, yeah, 25 gold tests. This is basically what he has on his other side of the account. And here's the conversation that I had with him. So objective and current status. So he currently has Charles Martel and Yi Sung-ge maxed out, and he wants to swap them for Bai Chi and Liu Che. In all honesty, that's probably the best option that he has if he only has those 2 commanders maxed out. And we'll work on Ho and Arthur and keep Wedge and craft Narva's Control and Heartless Saint before KvK3. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at his account and see if that makes the most sense for his account. So that will be my primary goal when I'm actually looking at his account at this moment. And then he has 25 gold tests, and then he's currently at VIP 13. So he's getting 2 gold tests, additional gold tests per day from VIP 13. Now, he currently has expertise Yi Sung-ge, Charles Martel, and Ethelflaed. Current lineup is he's using Charles Martel and Yi Sung-ge for the first infantry. And then he has he's shown me buy-bars, but he didn't really tell me which commander that he's using buy-bars with. I'm assuming it's either Ethelflaed or any other cavalry commander that does AoE. But then again, I'm assuming it's Ethelflaed. Right now his power is 34 million, and then his kill point is 40 million. And he was wondering, is 400 million enough for KvK2, or should I try to get more KP or save speeds for T5? So I'll go ahead and provide my feedback on this particular issue towards the end of the video. So if you're sticking around, if you have the same problems, same issues, same concerns, stick around, because I'll be actually providing my suggestion on this very topic, because I think this topic is actually quite important for everyone who's entering this game. I actually left out a slide. Just give me 2 seconds and I actually correct that real quick. Actually, never mind. I actually just find out that it was actually in the 2 slides after. So let's just go ahead and take a look at whatever he has. Charles Martel, he has Arch Formation, Robust, Armored, and Vitality, which will basically give him a lot of health, which is good. He has almost full legendary equipment set that he can have for infantry, which is really nice. He has basically the 4-piece set from helmet, weapon, gloves, and boots, and also at the same time has the Hope Cloak and Eternal Night. For KvK2, that's pretty impressive to be really honest with you. And yeah, this is really good. And also he has the counterattack damage reducing accessory as well as march speed buff, which is all really good for Charles Martel for KvK2. Now, Arch Formation is fine. Arch Formation is probably better than Pincer at this point for him because, the majority of the power that Pincer actually has is actually in the special inscription, not necessarily from the formation itself or any other inscription. So, yeah, that's basically it. He has about 20% stats from the base stats, and then he has about 10% from his armament, the inscription. So he has about 30% from overall stats, which is crazy from the fact that he just had armaments unlocked, I'm assuming, at KvK2. Now, his cavalry is actually obviously not as strong as his infantry, which is his main troop type, I'm assuming. His cavalry has wedge formation about 14.3% stats with the 5% extra skill damage is nice. He has the 2-piece set, the 2 green set for cavalry, which is the weapon and the pants. For I forgot what they were called. Why am I forgetting that? I have no idea. But those are really, really good, cost effective set that you can actually use for cavalry. And also at the same time, he has the 2 pieces of epic sets for the chest piece as well as the gloves, and also he has the set, the what's this called? God, I'm so bad with the names today, but basically the movement, march speed / infantry / cavalry set, blue set on the boots, and he has the non-set blue piece for the helmet. And he also shared with me he has some crazy results that he had from his KvK, which is not surprising because his Charles Martel Isongye at KvK2, in all honesty, like, I don't think cavalry has a really powerful rally unless you're using like Khan Saladin, but who uses Khan Saladin nowadays, right? And his gear is really impressive for KvK2. So yeah, he's doing really well on garrisoning. It's no brainer. No, there's no doubt about it. So he's done particularly well on garrisoning is what I found from my conversation with him. And equipment priority, I said, hey, like, you already have almost near complete equipment set for infantry. So as soon as you enter KvK3, craft the horn and then the ring so you can give it to your infantry and then complete your first set. Because I think right now, because you have one complete equipment set for infantry and then the secondary set for cavalry is gonna need a lot of work. Might as well just get done with the first one and then work on your cavalry set. Especially granted that you're gonna have Liu Che Bai Chu swapped out, which is gonna be probably the strongest march that you'll have in Rise of Kingdoms, to be really honest with you. And obviously you can eventually upgrade the helmet and weapon to KvK helmet and weapon, and then craft leadership pants and boots. And do not dismantle the current set when you do that, because eventually you can actually just let those pieces let the second infantry set inherit those pieces that you already made, so you don't waste any legendary equipment materials. So eventually you can actually do that, but first craft horn and the ring, and then when you enter Season of Conquest and then finish Season of Conquest, get all the KvK coins, get the blueprints for the helmet and weapon, and then just start working on those later. Build your calf set. Obviously, upgrade order for you is gonna be epic upgrade that you mentioned is fine. What I would say though that jumping right to legendary is what I would normally recommend. But then again, if you must go through epic just because of your current performance in KvK2, make gladiator and make Heart of the Saint at the same time if possible, because you're breaking up a two-piece set from the green pieces, and green pieces are really really valuable for cavalry. Green piece set is, at least. So like if you're going to make the change, make the Gladiator and Heart of the Saint at the same time so you can actually perform better on the field, like noticeably. And then if you actually go on to legendary pieces, I would recommend that you actually get the horn and ring or drums for accessories, and then work on your legendary pieces in this order, which is boost, chest, helmet, gloves, pants, and weapon. And those are selected and suggested based on the stats that you're actually getting that are better, as well as like order in which that, like, you're basically getting the most value of at the end of the day. And in a nutshell, that looks like this, where okay, so as soon as you get your KvK season 3 like accessories, like as soon as you get your hands on it, just work on your finishing up your work on your first infantry set and then finish it up. And then if you have time and blueprints and stuff, you can also work on your secondary cavalry set by working on those two pieces to make sure that you have basically the epic set for cavalry. And then eventually, obviously, you're gonna want to work on your accessories first if you have them, but most likely you're probably too busy already giving your infantry set the best set after your first season of Conquest KvK, which is KvK3. So just give those to your give those pieces if you can, but if you don't, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then that's why there's a question mark next to those two. And then on your legendary upgrades, I would say boost first, and then the chest piece, because it's a stat swap on attack to health, which is very very valuable. And then helmet, which is a defense to health, which is not as good, but then again it's still good enough of a stat bump from blue piece to legendary piece. And then Navarre's control, because gladiator already provides you a lot of health. The difference between this piece, talented epic piece, to Ash of the Dawn is actually marginal. So Navarre's control first, and then Ash of the Dawn, and then craft your set equipment set piece for infantry, set piece for cavalry, and then just be done with your cavalry set thereafter. Again, eventually you'll want to change your weapon and helmet into KvK weapon and helmet. And then when you craft infantry number 2, make sure you craft the leadership set for the boots and pants so that you can replace the best set with those, and then give your Eternal Knight and the set piece for boots to your secondary infantry set, along with your set weapon and set helmet, so that you still give your best set to your first infantry set, but then again, you don't let any of those already crafted equipments dismantled and lose the material value and whatnot. Armor priority, I would say do not try to not use the conversion stones if possible, and then just use Arch while working towards Pincer. Most of the Pincer's power comes from legendary inscriptions, so you don't need to switch over if you don't have legendary inscriptions, is my opinion, or at least the epic inscriptions. Commander priority, plan to use Baichu, Liu Chen, and then Ho Arthur is 100% great. You know what you're doing, brother. Your priorities are already in line with everything that I would suggest thereafter. Account priority though, I would say your number one priority for your account is actually getting to that VIP 14. Invest all your gems that you have left into VIP 14, because that one extra sculptures that you'll be able to get is going to benefit you throughout your life of your account. And then by the time you reach an account age like me, which is like probably 800 days beyond whatever you have, those gems will be worth it. Trust me. Everyone will be saying that. I know that you probably doubt, but hey, invest those into the Ep.14. And then for your account, get T4 full tech. And actually, I was about to write this, but I didn't. So I'm gonna write it on this video. Okay, so get T4 full tech, and if you do have T4 full tech, I would say get kill point, get KP as much as you can after getting T4 full tech. And what I mean by T4 full tech is that you basically have all the stats ready. You have basically T5 unlocked, but you just didn't press it on your research center. Is basically what I recommend. Just because nowadays I think the biggest change that Rise of Kingdoms has had the last couple of years is that garrisoning and rallying is actually done by T4 units most of the time. So if you're filling garrison, you're doing it with T4. If you're fighting on field, that's basically when you're using T5. But then again, T4s still give you better trade just because of the fact that T4s don't really make you lose that much power at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. I think having T4 is fine. T5 unlocked potentially is okay, but then again, no need to train that many T5s at the end of the day, because I don't think that's really that important for you at the end of the day. So yeah, I hope this was really helpful, anonymous subscriber. And you've been really active on my server, so and channel. So thank you so much for being a great subscriber, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope this video was helpful at the end of the day. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Peace.